We're back on the Yaffee program. News Talk 770 AM 92.5 FM WVMN. Glad you've joined the show. Before we get to the bullet points, we have some breaking news. Just so you know, President Trump has just posted on Truth Social another endorsement of Barry Moore. So you know he's endorsed Barry Moore in the U.S. Senate race. But he just posted this today, within the last half hour. Said Barry Moore running for re-election to Congress in the great state of Alabama, one of my all-time favorites, is a fantastic guy and a totally reliable MAGA warrior. He has my complete and total endorsement. He will never let you down. Win, Barry, win. So that's breaking. So another post by Trump endorsing Barry Moore. We have some details on the race, by the way, coming up right now on the Alabama Bullet Points.
Alabama Bullet Points. Today's headlines from around the Yellowhammer State.
Sponsored by Larry's Pistol and Pawn. Number 4 today, Pentagon's Golden Dome is expected to dominate Huntsville Defense Symposium. So the Pentagon's Golden Dome for America Missile Defense Initiative is expected to take center stage at the 2026 Space and Missile Defense Symposium in Huntsville, Alabama, at the Von Braun Center. Now, after largely disappearing from last year's official agenda, when a planned panel was pulled and discussions moved to restrict MDA Industry Summit, the program has gained more open visibility, as you would expect. Now, this year's event will feature senior leaders tied to the effort, including General Michael Guilletin, who is direct reporting program manager for Golden Dome, and other generals as well, lieutenant generals, who may highlight Huntsville's potential role as an operational hub, which is going to be pretty cool. So, I mean, we already knew this was going to affect the area, but more good news. Number 3 today, Turning Point USA joins call for a 7-0 map favoring Alabama Republicans. So Turning Point USA has joined calls for Alabama to adopt a 7-0 congressional district map that would maximize Republican representation and better reflect the state's strongly conservative electorate. Now, the push comes amid ongoing legal and political battles over redistricting. This is following the U.S. Supreme Court ruling that interpreted the Voting Rights Act. Proponents, including U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville, TPUSA, of course, and Congressman Barry Moore, they say a reliably red state deserves a map drawn by the legislature that produces all 7 Republican-held seats rather than the current 6-1 split. It's a 5-2 split. But right now, the map that they're putting forward would be 6-1. But it looks like maybe Trump will get involved here. We'll have to see. And on the redistricting front, House Democrats sling racism accusations at GOP lawmakers as House passes bill in congressional map fight. So in a tense Alabama House session, Republicans passed a bill that would trigger a special election in 2026 using the state's 2023 congressional district map. That's if the U.S. Supreme Court lifts a federal injunction blocking it from doing so. Now, the special session followed the U.S. Supreme Court's Louisiana versus Callis ruling declaring race-based redistricting unconstitutional. Now, Democrats, though, have fiercely opposed the measure, accusing GOP lawmakers of racism and attempting to dilute black voting power and Democratic representation in Congress. Now, currently, they hold 2 of 7 seats, including a flipped District 2 that happened under the court-drawn map. Now, House Pro Tem Chris Pringle, the bill's sponsor, faced hours of Democratic criticism and personal attacks, of course, while defending the state's right to appeal and use these new maps. And number 1 today, there is a new poll out when it comes to the U.S. Senate race in Alabama. Congressman Barry Moore leads the race right now, but many voters are still undecided. So a recent Signal poll that was commissioned by Alabama Daily News and great television shows, it shows that the Republican primary for Alabama's open U.S. Senate seat remains highly competitive and fluid. Now, this was done at the end of April among 500 likely GOP primary voters. The survey finds U.S. Representative Barry Moore leading with 23%, followed by Jared Hudson at 19%, and Attorney General Steve Marshall at 14%. But about 40% of voters are still undecided. But very interesting, now Marshall has gone down to third place. That's not good, because a lot of politics is about momentum, and Jared Hudson seems to have some momentum right now. But of course, Barrymore has that Trump endorsement, which helps him. This poll coming out is probably why Trump commented on it this morning, once again endorsing Barrymore. By the way, go to Larry's Pistol and Pawn. Yeah, Mother's Day this weekend. Did you get your wife something nice? Your mom something nice? If not, go to Larry's Pistol and Pawn in Madison off Greenbrier Exit 3 by the big rusty water tower. And when you do, let them know Yaffee was the one who sent you. Christopher Reed joining the show next on the Yaffee program.
It's the Yaffee program on WVNN.
You didn't start a business just to keep the lights on. You're here to sell more today than yesterday. You're here to win. Lucky for you, Shopify built the best converting checkout on the planet. Like the just one tapping, ridiculously fast acting, sky-high sales stacking, champion of checkouts. That's the good stuff right there. So if your business is in it to win it, win with Shopify. Start your free trial today at shopify.com/win.
Hey, I'm Chris Van Vliet. Go behind the scenes and beyond the headlines with the biggest names in pro wrestling and beyond.
Sandy's app. If I give you a decade, who do you think's the MVP?
80s, Hogan, not even close. 90s, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Absolutely.
2000s, John Cena.
You filmed The Brain in 2004.
Yeah.
Isn't the story that role was going to be for
Steve Austin?
For Steve Austin.
Yep. What is one man's trash is another man's trophy.
Mindset, motivation, insight with Chris Van Vliet. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Listen, it is not too late to stop this. Do not do this. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. It's damn near perfect. It's beautiful as it is. Stop trying to fix what ain't broke. And stop telling me that the tournament isn't the tournament unless the 15th place team in the SEC gets in. Stop jerking with the best event in all of sports, you pigs.
The Jim Rome Show podcast.
What's your beef?
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.